What's up, everybody? It's your favorite scientist slash mechanics favorite nerd, and today we are looking at Takara masterpiece rather, Wheeljack. I just can't give Hasbro any credit. It's not true. You guys know me. I'm just having a go. Anyway, he's a beaut. Not perfect, but you know we have that discussion almost every week, don't we? The paint is awesome. I have transformed him carefully. And I have some little tiny imperfections. I'm talking tiny, but they are there. Just from the transformation of them. And like I have a gap here. I came in the box that way, and I've transformed them back a few times, and I've really tried to watch myself on it. But if it's my fault, it's my fault. But I got another one here. It's just a little tolerance issue it's a little off. But I am nitpicking. I mean, you know, you wouldn't notice it really. Accessory wise, he comes with this thing, and it does articulate up and down, which is nice. This comes out. I'm not sure why, but this, once it's in, I guess it is in. But no, there it is. So. And that just slides back in. It's grooved, and you can put it to the side. The nice thing is, once you take it out, there's this bit in here that's like spring loaded, so it covers that hole right up. I mean, how awesome is that? How awesome is that? Underneath it has this pistol, and that just unplugs there, and you can set that to the side. And you know, it's got the exhaust on it. Look how spotless the bottom is, pretty much. I mean, come on. Come on! Rolls like a champ. No issues there. He's awesome. Everything looks pretty perfect. There's the G1. You know. And let's see what else we can find. There's the Prime. Generations. And I even got a little Prime Legend. These three are my daughter's, actually. This one is mine. We'll talk about him later, but yeah. So you know, there he is, and you know that's the last real kind of rendition of him. And look, I mean, look at that. I mean, this isn't even real. I mean, that's kind of my thing when I nitpick with generation stuff. Like, to me, that's not Wheeljack. It's Wheeljack-ish. You know, this is Wheeljack, no doubt about it. So the transformation is kind of broken into two sections. There's like the legs and then the torso and the upper body. So let's do the legs first, and you got to start by basically bringing this piece out, which are the feet, and then kind of untabbing it. The instructions say to just pull down, but I've found like I have to untab it a bit in order to do so. And then rotate the ankles down. We'll get the feet. We'll get the legs done first. Kind of get this out of the way because he's kind of like sitting in on himself. So there we go. And down here we're going to rotate this piece around all the way. It has a little tab in the back that you can plug into, which keeps it like in line so that you have it aligned properly. It's like checking up on you, which I dig. I like that. It's like Big Brother of the Transformers world. And then pull these, rotate this up, pull these down, and then rotate them in, and then you can plug in to there. Same on the other side. Rotate up, rotate down, rotate in, plug in. And that's his legs, completely done. The next bit, you want to make sure that this is tabbed in here. Like so. Like so. I'm trying to be mindful of saying like so. You gotta untab all these bits up here just to loosen up the game a little bit. Rotate the shoulders out. This back panel is spring loaded. So in order to kind of do it, you kind of just got to get it out of the way. This piece here, which is the exhaust pipes, can get you in a world of trouble later. I've been putting mine pretty much all the way up, and we'll see how it goes this time. But epic head reveal. Open these up. Flip the head up. close these up. No problem. Alright. Here's where things can get a little touch and go. Bring this up, rotate to the side. Just a little bit. This will give you the clearance to get these tires completely underneath right there. And then once that is done, you want to bring this whole section down. I like to get the arms out of the way a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. And see if you can get it in. Now I'm meeting some resistance already, but it seems like I've got a good grip on her. I got my piece up in there, looking good. Now these pieces here should tab in a little bit better, I think, but let's see. Okay, bring the shoulders down, and this is actually really clever. So let's take a look at it. This piece here rotates down. Then you can bring the wrist down. Then you can turn the wrist and rotate this piece. So then you got to put the arm kind of in order. Same over this side. See if I can't show you any better. And you see I got a little bit of, and I'm guessing that might even be dead skin. But rotate this piece down. It's like on its own separate swivel. Bring the wrist down. Rotate that piece back up. And then kind of clean them up a little bit. And this piece here, you want to get your wings in the right place, which is all the way around. Then you can kind of angle them how you want them. And then bring the back piece in. And that's him. His gun, he wields it like a champ. Which is the same as all of them. I'm just having a hard time at the moment. I'll tell you what, let me put it in the other hand just because it's easier to work around the camera. Okay. Close that up. Take his trusty shoulder rocket unit. Plug that in. And then you can angle these however you want. We'll talk about articulation in a minute, but it's pretty awesome. Head is on a swivel. That hinges, which is perfect. That is for me optimal. I love it. It's the same thing they kind of did with Soundwave. This even executed better. I love that. If you know me, you know I'm not the ball joint guy. You know, so I'm happy with that. Very happy. The shoulders are on universal joints, swiveling at the shoulder, and then hinging at the swiveling at the torso, hinging at the shoulder, and then bicep swivel, elbow getting in 90 degrees, wrist swivel. It doesn't really hinge because now this piece blocks it in, even though it operates on a hinge, and then finger swivel. I mean a hinge there. Same on the other side. Waist swivel. Universal joints at the hips. This does look a little plain in here, you know, but what are you gonna do, I guess. But you know, it's just a little plain in there. Thighs swivel, and a knee getting you 90 degrees, ankle tilt, and rocker and tilt rather. I always screw that up. And then you can articulate these as well. They do stop you before going too far, but you can, you know, bend them back or whatever. This is clear plastic, so you want to use caution. And then the rocket launcher still has that same articulation there. One last thing I have to show you accessory-wise is it comes with a bag of 2 sprues that are the side view mirrors. Now you won't see this in the rest of the review because I'm doing it at the end of the review, so as I'm messing with it, manipulating it, and so forth, I won't have any sort of issue whatsoever. Not saying it will cause any issue, but me personally, I am not going to risk messing with it the whole time. I really don't know because I haven't put it in yet. So get yourself a pair of snips. These are my 40K snips. Shout out to Team Beers and Bolters. And simply, this has got to go this way so we can actually see what's behind him. Oh, and that goes in very nicely. It is a hard plastic, so it could be fairly brittle. So there he is. You can also take off this mouthpiece, and he's an animated guy underneath. I have no interest in that, so I'm not going to show you because we don't do animated in this house, if you know what I'm saying. And it comes with an extra sprue in case you break them. How thoughtful is that? So the thing is that to me, like I really like this Prime one. I was never crazy about the Generations one. The thing that bothers me about the Prime one is kind of the same thing that bothers me about the Generations one. And that's, there's something about this guy that even from G1 times, there's something about this guy that makes proportions obviously difficult. His arms are disproportionate. His arms are disproportionate. His arms are disproportionate. His torso thigh bit is disproportionate. There's a problem with proportions when it comes to Wheeljack, but not there. The proportion was nailed. That's saying something, obviously. This is not my Wheeljack. I got to take a quick second and shout somebody out. My friend Dill, he knows I'm into Transformers. He contacted me, said that his mom had his old Transformer toys. He was going to go check them out. In all fairness, he sent me the picture of everything that he had and wanted to know if he could get any good money for it. But after I told him that I was missing that guy, he was in a package of stuff that got lost. After I told him that I was missing this guy, he went out of his way to get him to me, just gave him to me because he's my friend Dill. Love you, dude. Good looking out. And there he is with some other masterpieces. I just had to do it. This was more so for me than for you. And just because. Well, because I'm kind of feeling nostalgic right now. Final thoughts. He's not perfect. There's some tolerance issues on mine anyway. There's some aspects of like articulating the hips when he's at certain angles that kind of push the torso pieces out of position. You know, but once you get him posed and everything, I mean, you won't have to worry about it at all. Very posable, very beautiful. The paint is awesome. It's white, so you might want to wash your hands or clean your hands good before you really mess with them, because it will stain, it will carry on and do what white figures do. I kind of wish some of the torso pieces kind of tabbed together a bit stronger. But the guy who designs these masterpiece cars, a lot of times he uses techniques where it's just things kind of sit in the right place. And I'm okay with that. I don't know if I become brainwashed into thinking that everything needs to tab in a certain kind of way. But I kind of wish some of that was stronger. But it still works perfectly fine without it. So maybe it's me that's caught up. There's still some things about him that like aren't quite masterpiecey enough to me. I mean, what are they going to do? But like, this on the forearm and then this on the wrist. I mean, it's a small thing. I'm nitpicking. I'm just pointing it out. It's not an issue for me personally. But one thing it has reminded me of is just how much I'm addicted to this stuff. It's like on to the next one. Like I've been looking forward to this figure forever. And now I'm thinking about Bumblebee. Getting Wheeljack tomorrow. Can't wait. You're going to go on adventures. The three of you. I'm going to put you on an adventure. You're all Arcbots. I'll make you do some Arcbot adventures. Can't wait. Let me check my tracking number. Today. Hey, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, I got Wheeljack coming. Yep, Wheeljack's on his way today. And he built you guys. He helped build you guys. So you guys can go on an adventure too. Getting Wheeljack today, and you are not, you sorry mother. Yes, got Wheeljack.
Dude,
huh?
Did you get that MP Wheeljack?
What'd you say?
Did you get that MP Wheeljack?
Yeah, I got him yesterday.
Where is he? Let me see him.
He's on the shelf somewhere. Bumblebee's slated for November. But the truth of the matter is, he is a masterpiece. He is definitely a masterpiece by name, definition, however you want to call it. He's gorgeous. The paint is beautiful. The figure's solid. Everything feels right. It feels proportioned for the first time ever. It kind of utilizes all the tricks in the book. Things slide, things rotate, things pivot, things hinge. There's clear plastic, there's metallic paint, there's regular paint, there's glossy paint, there's flat paint. There's, you know, it pulls out all the stops. The bottom line is, it's fun. The transformation is challenging, but it's also rewarding. The figure looks great in robot mode. It looks great in car mode. It's intuitive. It has that masterpiece attention to detail you've come to expect. I don't know how else to describe it other than a work of art. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Till next time, take care.